Hello. Stu here from Audio Plugin Guy, and this is this week's audio plugin news and deals weekly thing. Still haven't really thought of a proper name for it. Stu's news and deals thing? Stu's APG deals and freebies thing? I don't know. Anyway, it's a video that I make every week where I dim the lights, draw the blinds, lock the door, and get close and personal with you guys to tell you about what's been going on in the plugin world and in my world and what could be going on in your world with some deals and freebies and special Audio Plugin Guy exclusive coupons and stuff like that. So here we go. Let's start with some news. We've actually got some news this week. It's been a busy week. So busy I haven't had time to shave, as you can tell. But also just out there in the world, we've got a bit of news. We have controversial copy protection providing services people, iLok, have released a new iLok device with a USB-C plug. So that doesn't really mean a lot to me because I've got a PC here with like a million normal USB sockets on it, and my iLok's just hidden away at the back there where hopefully no one will ever touch it or lose it or break it or anything like that, or I'll be screwed. But yeah, no, if you have one of those devices which only has USB-C, which I can only assume is made by Apple because they're the only guys who would do that kind of thing to you, then you can now get an iLok with a USB-C device on it. And it holds up to something like 1,500 activations or licenses. So if you're a real plugin junkie and you've got 1,500 plugins with iLok protections, that's only going to be like a portion of your entire plugin collection. Then, I mean, yeah, you could get a USB-C, but really you probably need to get help. Anyway, that's the first bit of news. Then we've got a new release from Unfiltered Audio, who are under the umbrella of Plugin Alliance, so they benefit from lots of extra marketing budget there, and they've just released Silo, which is a really cool looking granular effect. So it's an effect, it affects your incoming signal, turns it into grains, and does weird stuff with it. And as is usually the case, excuse me, as is usually the case with the unfiltered audio stuff, it's good for your kind of experimental sounds. I imagine, I haven't had to play with it yet, but I watched a couple of demos, and the unfiltered audio stuff, it tends to be very popular with people who like to experiment. It's great if you don't really know what you want, you can just mess around with it and get something weird out of it. But yeah, it's being sold as a sort of granular reverb, but I think a granular effect and a kind of sound design tool would probably be a better way of selling it than a reverb. But yeah, that looks really cool anyway. I'm liking the UA new stuff. And also another, probably the opposite end of the scale, the kind of really functional plugins made by a company called FabFilter, you may have heard of, and they've just released Timeless 3, which is their delay effect. And yeah, so that's an update to Timeless. Obviously they had like 2 before, so there was Timeless 1, there was Timeless 2, and now there's Timeless 3, just in case anyone has trouble counting. And that has come with improved sound, an improved interface, 5 feedback effects, which is really cool. I like the idea of feedback effects, and up to 6 filters apparently. So check it out and go and grab it. So that is that is the news from other people. I've also got some Audio Plugin Guy type news. We have a new exclusive offer starting this week, and that is for the company called To Be Played, and they have a range of effects that kind of work on an envelope system and sort of modulated effects, I should say, and they are offering you guys To Be Shaped or To Be Distorted, or both if you want, with 60% off with the code APG DEAL, and that's going to last a week, so that'll expire next Friday. So yeah, hop along to tobeplayed.com and you can pick up both of those with a 60% discount, and they've got some other sales on at the moment, so check those out whilst you're there and see what you think. And then we've got the last week's deal, Grainspace from Audiority is still available for 50% off with the code GRSPAPS50, and I'll put that in the comments in the description so you can copy and paste it. But it is it's GRSPAPS50 to get 50% off of Audiority Grainspace, which is also a granular kind of reverb effect. So it'd be interesting to see how that looks next to Silo. I imagine they're quite different, but everyone loves Grainspace, it's quite popular. So yeah, you can grab that. You've also got just 1 or 2 more days, depending on when you watch this, maybe 0 days if you're that late to the party, to win a bundle of 3 plugins from United Plugins. And yeah, United Plugins are a kind of plugin collective, and they include like Melda and some other developers, but in this case we've got Firecharger, Quickbase and Orbitron as a bundle, total worth about $400, a little bit over $400, and yeah, you can enter our giveaway and 2 winners will be picked in a few days to get all 3 of those for nothing. We'll just send you an email and say you've won, and send you the licenses, and you've got them, and that's great. So that's 3, yeah, potentially 3 plugins for nothing. So there you go, please do hop along to audioplugingguide.com/United Plugins giveaway and enter. Okay, we've got someone else new for you this week. You may have noticed, I did mention it before, but Audio Plugin Guy has co-opted or amalgamated with, we basically run this other website now called plugindeals.net, and plugindeals.net with their associated social media accounts, so New Plugin Deals, or at New Plugin Deals on Twitter, and probably the same thing on Facebook, Facebook.com/New Plugin Deals, something like that. Anyway, we're kind of like working to be the ultimate source of plugin deals for you guys. Now we're going to do a weekly rundown of all the new freebies that have popped up, and I'm going to include that in this weekly news and deals thing. So next up I will do the top 5 deals of the week, and then we'll do the new freebies of the week. Yeah, how does that sound? That's a new thing, isn't it? That should be cool. Right, okay, so let's get a groove in and see what the deals of the week are this week. Now, Deals of the Week, this is based on a poll that we hold in our Audio Plugin Sales and Deals and Freebies Facebook group, which you will find links for scattered throughout the Audio Plugin Guy website. And yeah, so we do this poll and everyone has a vote, people can add, and the best deals kind of rise to the top, and everyone has a little chat about it underneath, which is great. So that's what this is about, and I take the top 5 from the list and I add it to the website, and I read it to you on this video. So thanks for watching, thanks for reading, thanks for being part of the group. I'll probably say that again at the end because I have a tendency to repeat myself. Number 1 is Sound Toys Spring Sale, which is some of the lowest prices for the Sound Toys stuff. We've got up to 80% off, and the biggies are Sound Toys 5 for $289, Effects Rack for $189, and Decapitator for $49. Which is great, and some other discounts there. Now, Sound Toys, they're an interesting dev. They have a lot of respect because their plugins are great, but at the same time, they haven't actually done anything new for almost 2 years, maybe more than 2 years. They did Little Plate, which is a lovely little plate delay, plate reverb, but since then, they've been awfully quiet, apart from the promotions and stuff. But that said, all these plugins, which they released quite a long time ago, are still awesome, which is an interesting thing when you think about it, because we're always looking at the new stuff, but you know, there's still old stuff out there that really does the trick. Decapitator, Echo Boy, Crystallizer, Radiator, Alter Boy, all these plugins, they're kind of industry staples, so I won't blather on too much, but needless to say, that's why they're number 1 with this awesome discounted dealy type thing for spring, and that's until June the 9th. So go along and grab some, hey? And number 2 is a freebie from a new developer from Taiwan who popped up in our group with a British Kolorizer, and that's Kolorizer, not Colonizer, so don't get the wrong idea. This is the British Kolorizer from Mastertones, and it's currently free, apparently going up to $149 on June 17th. I might suggest that $149 is a little bit for a 3-knob Kolorizer thing, but it's free at the moment, so what, who's complaining? Yeah, so this is like a kind of distortion color saturation unit, and the description includes the lovely current buzzword of the day, AI, in it. Now, from what I can understand, the unit itself doesn't use AI to do anything. The developers used an artificial intelligence and machine learning and maybe some evolutionary computation to develop the underlying software and processing that goes on in this unit. So it's not doing any AI when you use it. All the AI has already been done, and now it's just a plugin. But it sounds good, apparently. This had some good results, and it's free, so pick it up, check it out, let me know what you think, and good luck to these guys. I actually spoke to the owner of the business because he was in our group, and yeah, he seems like a decent chap, and we'll see how that pans out. Good luck to them. Number 3 is Sonible entropy EQ, which is free with the Loopcloud trial at the moment, and presumably free for all people who are already subscribed to Loopcloud. So if you go for the trial or you sign up to Loopcloud, you should get a coupon code that allow you to get Sonible entropy EQ for free. And it's worth $99, so you can't argue with that, can you? The Sonible is like well, it says it's a linear phase 8-band equalizer that simplifies the harmonic and inharmonic sound components of audio recordings seamlessly and quickly. What does that mean, eh? What does that mean? I heard people saying it's like a multi-band transient processor, which would kind of make sense if you think about like the transients being the inharmonic part and the tails being the harmonic part, but it's probably more complicated than that, and there's a little video there to show you what it does. So watch that and check it out, and you don't have to pay anything if you sign up for the free trial, so you can get this for free anyway, and it'll get you in the Sonible Owners Club or something. Anyway, number 4 is 50% off of Newfangled Audio Elevate Mastering Bundle via Eventide. So Eventide, Newfangled Audio is under the umbrella of Eventide. They were separate and now they're back in. They sort of come home to roost, and they are the same guys behind Generate and Pendulate, those cool new kind of random chaotic synths that are quite popular at the moment. But before they did that, they did like these sort of like EQ and mastering tools, which were really cool, and that is included in this bundle. You've got Elevate, which is the limiter, you've got Equivocate, which is the EQ, Saturate, which is a saturator, and Punctuate, which is the transient shaper, and they all work in the kind of spectral domain on... You'll have to watch the video to really understand what they do, but they work in sort of key frequencies for human hearing. There's this whole... There's even a review on Audio Plugin Guide, which I should link to. Cool stuff. Anyway, and for the rest of the month, until June the 1st, you can get it half price from the Eventide website, and that made it to number 4 on the list, so go and check it out. Number 5 is M-Gate Multi from Mogwai Audio Tools, and that's for free for an unknown period of time, which is a multi-band... That's the wrong video, isn't it? Stu, failing again. I'll fix that video and replace it with the correct one. But yeah, M-Gate is actually a versatile multi-band gate with intuitive visual display controls that offer up to 6 bands of separation. So there you go. That could be handy, couldn't it? Yeah, multi-band gates. Multi-band gates, they're good fun. Yeah, good for cleaning up your low end. If you've got like something that's already mixed, like you get like a pre-mixed track and you've got to mix some vocals into it and all that kind of stuff, and your bass is just like, oh, it's too much, those kicks, their tails are just lingering and they go boom, 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 and you want to sort that crap out, then multi-band gate's great for that. You just kind of isolate the lower bands, the sub-frequencies, and just kind of gate out those kind of throbbing tails. Yeah, throbbing tails, eh? Yeah, I shouldn't be talking about throbbing tails. Anyway, that is number 5. Alright, that's your 5. That's your top 5. And I did promise, I did say, we got a new thing this week. Let's hop over to the Plugin Deals website, plugindeals.net. So here we go. This is a great website that is now part of the Audio Plugin Guy universe, umbrella type thing. And yeah, plugindeals.net, they offer you news on Plugin Deals. They also offer a list of the biggest deals that you can find at the moment, which is great. So anything over 50% off makes the list there. You can check that out. If you follow their Facebook or Twitter, you will get a kind of steady stream of new deals as they arrive, which is great as well if you want to do that. And now we've got a weekly plugins report, free plugins report. So I'll quickly run through this and tell you what the latest free plugins are that we found. And I can already tell you some of these have made the top 5, so that'll be an easy job. Just go through those quickly. So what have we got? So the top one, which is fairly recent, is Carve EQ from Kilohertz, which is free with the current edition of Computer Music magazine. And this made the list previously, the top 5 list, but yeah, so if you can get hold of a copy of Computer Music, that can be digital or not digital, physical, hard copy, and go along to their file silo thing, you'll get a redeem code and you can pop along to the Kilohertz website and redeem it and get Carve EQ for free, which is worth $79, which is nice, isn't it? A graphic equalizer for free. Then we've got a contact instrument, which needs full contact, but is free, and this is a Shaken from Ben Burns, and that is a kind of shaker library. And yeah, it looks cool. I might pick it up. He's shaking various different things. I don't know, like biscuit tins, keys, maybe. I don't know, have a look. But it's free anyway until the 31st of May. Pick that one up. And then we've got, this one's made the list before, M Turbo EQ from Elder Productions. Is free with any purchase at ADSR. Do we include that? Should we include that in the list? Because you still have to buy something. It's not really free, is it? But we'll think about that. maybe we'll have a vote on it. But yeah, until the end of the month, if you buy something from ADSR, you will get M Turbo EQ for free, which is great as well. This one made the list, so I don't need to talk about it again. Entropy EQ for free when you go to Loopcloud. Mogwai made the list. There's going to be a bit of crossover here, but you know, that's fine, that's fine. Not every freebie is going to make the top 5 list. So that is the multi-band gate plugin from Mogwai, which is free. British Kolorizer as well from Mastertones, that is free until June the 17th, and that's it. Yeah, so quite a lot of crossover this week. But keep an eye on that, because that's going to be the countdown. That's going to be, not the countdown, the full list of everything new and free that happens during the week. And it's just going to be plugins. I don't think we'll be putting sample packs in there. But for now, that's your lot. So keep an eye on that. That could be cool. That should be cool. And well, do you know what? I think we're done. I think we did it. That was quite an epic run, wasn't it? With the all the news, the new freebies thing. All this stuff going on. It's going to be a long episode this week. Well, it will have been a long episode, even by the time I finished editing it and doing all that kind of stuff. Anyway, guys, I got in early this week. I started early this week so that I could get all that done and out the door before lunch. And now I'm hungry, so I'm going to go and have a sandwich. And I'll let you guys crack on and have a great weekend. And I'll see you next time. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the community. Just thanks for being you. You're great. Take care. Bye-bye.